Hello guys, in front of you is code. Now let me give you the recap why I'm discussing this code and what we will do out of this code. So basically we have discussed about data validation control flow in Python. Yes, but there was one problem. Like in data validation case, if I wanted the user to enter age only, I was masking input with int. So basically if the user enters floating numbers, that is decimal numbers or alphabets, any symbols, then I mean to say strings, then the program will throw an error. But I want to handle that error gracefully. I don't want the user to be in trouble, because since I am the programmer, it's my duty to make the program work like butter. Yes. So here I will tell you how I can handle those errors gracefully and let the user know what exactly he or she has to enter. Okay, so basically here in the fifth line I have written f get valid age. Okay, so this get underscore valid underscore age, this is the name of my function. Okay, now while true, since we have discussed how we use control flow, how we use loops, yes, how we use loops, that the program doesn't get tired of telling the user that you are entering wrong, and once the user enters the right answer, whatever he enters is right or correct, the program or the loop stops there itself. Okay, so here we use the while loop, while true. Okay, now user underscore input, this is the variable, this is the variable in which I will ask my user to enter the age. Okay, now here I have not masked input with any data type, and by default, as you all know, input is of string data type. Yes. Okay, so I have written it outside of try. Now inside try, I try everything. Okay, like I can write string, I can write floating number, I can write anything. It is the duty of accept to handle that error and let the user know what exactly he or she has to enter. Yes. Now in the try block, what I actually did, I took another variable age, and inside that, what exactly I did, I masked this user input variable with int. That is, I changed its data type from string to integer. Yes. Now if the user enters any age, and if the age is less than 0, obviously age cannot be negative. Okay, because in integer user can also enter negative integer, but I don't want negative integer, so I will let my user know that he or she has entered the age which is not correct, because age cannot be negative, and I ask my user to try again. Okay, now then, since if the age gets less than 0, so I will throw the error. But if the age is greater than 0, it's a positive integer, I will tell the user that your age is so and so, and in the program itself, in this try block itself, I am returning the age. Okay, now in some case, by any issue, by mistake or intentionally or just for fun, if the user enters any string or floating number instead of positive integer as their age, then my program from this try block will jump to this accept block. Okay, and it will print invalid input, because please, you have to enter an integer, no decimals, letters or symbols. Okay, finally in the last lines of the code, it is written if name is equals to main. What does this basically? So basically name is a special built-in variable. Okay, and its duty is to take the name of files inside it. Okay, so basically it's just for the extra knowledge. We'll discuss it more later when we will create big programs, and where there will be a need to import another Python file into my existing current file. Okay, so basically name is a special built-in variable in Python, and I have written main here. I have written main since we are not importing any file. This is the same file we are working with. Okay, in case if we import some other file, so here will be the name of that file which we are importing. Okay, now here I have written age, which I wrote the variable in my try block. Now if age get equals to get valid age, that means this function when executed means when the user actually enter the right age, yes, then age gets equal to get valid age. Basically it means that your program has been executed and the user has entered the correct age. Okay, so I will print the message in front of the user that thank you for entering a valid age. Okay, now let's run the program and see. Okay, now suppose I enter any string, it asks me invalid input, please you enter something right. Okay, now suppose I enter, oh, this was just a mistake because I entered space. Okay, I not actually space, next line. Okay, now basically suppose I entered negative integer, so this code will work itself inside the try block. It will tell me inside the try block that age cannot be negative, you have to enter positive age. Okay, I enter the positive age. Yes, and my program has been executed. Okay, let's see some more things. And like suppose I enter a decimal, so it again showed me a prompt that you cannot enter a decimal. Okay, so I wrote negative. It again that told me that you are entering it wrong again. That's right, it's finally executed. I hope you guys understood it, and if you have not understood it, you can write your queries in the comment box and let me tell you and let me explain you in my further videos if any problem goes along with this video or any questions arises for you guys. Okay,